Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well, as am I. It's another great day out there. A bit windy, but it's in the low 40s and sunny, so I couldn't be happier with that kind of weather. But today, I wanted to talk to you about basically giving back, and I'm pretty confident a lot of you are already doing that. And I just wanted to share some great organizations that I support, Christian organizations. And maybe you haven't heard of them, or maybe you have. But hopefully we can share some information and get names out there of places that could really use our support. So of course the first place you want to look is at your local church, the church that you belong to. That should always come number one for your support, your main support, because local churches really need that. But beyond that, there are a plethora of organizations out there, and especially locally, so you might have to look around a little bit. One local organization that I like to support is called the Alpha Women's Center, and our church supports that as well. And that is kind of like a pregnancy resource center, but a lot more than that. They do help women who are pregnant, hopefully to choose to stay pregnant. And they also offer Bible study and classes. And if the women do choose life, they're there even after that baby is born. They help to support the ladies' choices, supplying needful basic needs for the baby and even other small children she might have. And so I feel that's really a worthwhile organization, and it's beautiful people running it. And so that's one of, it doesn't always have to be money you donate. Like a few ladies in my church, they can sew, they can knit, they can crochet, and so they'll make some things for them. And I tend to buy stuff like baby socks. They're always needing socks, and diapers and stuff like that. And another organization that isn't local, but I really support and advocate for, is Voice of the Martyrs. Now I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them. And they help persecuted Christians throughout the world. And if you give a small donation, you will get a monthly magazine. And they tell you what's going on in different parts of the world. They highlight people, who are being persecuted one way or another, but it also shows how they're being helped and what more can be done. It's really a great magazine, and I look forward to getting it every month. And they have other things that you can donate for, like they give out these wonderful care packages to kids at Christmas time, and just other things like that. Right here, this is a poster that came in one of the last magazines, and this poster pretty much shows where the persecution is the worst. But besides that, on here it says, pray for the persecuted. Remember those who are in prison as though in prison with them, and those who are mistreated, since you are also in the body. Hebrews 13:3. And that's the number one thing we can do, is pray. Pray for those imprisoned. Pray for those who lost their jobs or their families, or whose very lives might be on the line, because there are a lot of them. And as far as praying goes, there are local and national Christian sites where you can sign up to be a prayer warrior. Everyday prayers come in, and you can pray for these people and their circumstances, and that's just a really beautiful thing. Now, another organization that I like to support that started local but now is nationwide is Vcy America. Now, Vcy is a radio station primarily. They also do some TV and stuff like that, but it's a local radio station that I listen to every day and have for years. But they're also nationwide now. They're in a lot of different cities, but you can also tap into them through the internet. You can, go straight online, on your phone or on the computer, and they also have an app. They have, for instance, they like to call themselves Christian Information Radio. So there is some music, but it's not a music station. In the morning, they have various preachers on, like Charles Stanley and Adrian Rogers and Tony Evans, a lot of people like that. And then early afternoon, they have news, two different news hours. And it's world news, national news, and it all just has biblical, the biblical side featured. And they have a lot of different speakers about a lot of different topics, and it's really interesting. And then later in the afternoon, they have a little something for the kids, and then they have the radio show Unshackled that I never miss if at all possible. And then there's more programs at night, but it's really a great radio station. It keeps you in the Word, but also aware of what's going on around the world. They have a bookstore as well. So there's, and I think they just started offering Bible courses online for free. So it's definitely something you would want to check out. And they also have a prayer line. So if you need a prayer answered, you can go there, or prayed for. You can go there, or you can be a prayer warrior as well. And one of the last organizations that I support, and I hope you will too, is called Mission Cry. And Mission Cry, they accept used Bibles and other Christian material, books and magazines and stuff like that. They get them from people like you and me. We send them to them, and then they distribute them worldwide for new Christians and really almost anybody who needs them. Now I'll put the information in the description, but what you really do is you take any extras you have and you mail them media mail. Media mail's a lot less expensive than any other form of mail. It takes a little longer to get there, but it's okay. They're willing to wait. And then they use them all around the world, wherever they're speaking English or whatever language you happen to have it in. And they will take all different languages, and I encourage you to check out their website. And I'm going to leave all the information for all of these websites and other worthy places in the description, so that you can check them out whenever you want. And I'd really appreciate it if you know of organizations or places that you like to support. Go ahead and put them down in the description so the rest of us can see them too and check them out. There's power in numbers, just like with prayer. It helps, and these worthy places need us, and in this generation of everything's about me, we know really it's not. It's not about me. It's about helping and serving others. And that's what we're called to do as Christians. But one other thing I wanted to mention real quick. I thought this might be a good idea, that it would be kind of fun and interesting. That maybe from now on, at the end of my videos, I'm going to post a question of the day. Now it can be something, you know, fun and crazy or serious or outrageous or who knows. But, so seeing this is the first time, I'm going to do something really basic and easy for all of us. The question of the day is, where are you from? I think it would be great to know where everybody is tuning in from. Most of you know I'm from the Midwest in the USA. I'm in Wisconsin. Well, I'd love to hear about where you're from. Where are you watching from? It'd be great to see all the responses to that. It'd be a lot of fun for me at least. Well, anyhow, thanks you guys so much for listening and for watching. I really do appreciate it. It was nice talking to you. And you take care.